What's up, y'all? I'm back. It's been a hot minute. It's been a year. Uh, and what have I been doing this past year? I moved to an entirely different state to go to college. I'm sort of a different person than you saw last time. I've changed my lifestyle in a lot of ways. I think I've lost like 57 pounds or something like that. I'm still working on that. I no longer play video games, and so with all that being said, I am back and I'm here to make Disney videos, but I want to hear what you guys want to see. I don't know a lot about music. Well, I know a lot about music, but if you want me to react to your music and start doing reactions on this channel, please let me know. If you want Disney travel tips, Disney stuff like that, let me know. I also need a new logo because the video game controller isn't working out, and I think the name needs to change. I don't know. Buckaroo 649. It's okay, but so if you have ideas on that, please put it in the comments. But with that being said, today we are going to be ranking every single Walt Disney World attraction on a tier list. I got this idea from Brian Hull. If you don't know who Brian is, go check him out. He's awesome. He's a Disney impressionist, and he does some Disney videos. Brian, if somehow you're watching this, man, let's do a collab. But if you don't know how a tier list works, basically how it is there are specific tiers. There's all the way from SS all the way down to FF. SS is the best, and it goes all the way down. And I have all the attractions that we are going to put on there, and I'm going to rank every single one in Walt Disney World only, so no Disneyland, no other parks. And I don't know how up to date this is. I'm not sure if it has Rise of the Resistance or anything else on it, but for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Hunter. I am obsessed with Disney. I'd love to make Disney travel videos, but I honestly don't know what kind of stuff y'all want. But just remember to like, subscribe, push the bell icon, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into ranking some attractions. And I want to put out the disclaimer that this is just my ranking. I'm in no way saying that these are bad. If you like a specific attraction and I don't, that's awesome. If we run into each other at a park, don't expect me to go on the ride with you, but that's awesome, and that's really cool. Stay safe during this quarantine period. Make sure you guys are staying home. Wash your hands, and yeah, let's get into this. So let's start off the Hall of Presidents. I like the Hall of Presidents. I really do. I think the animatronics are really cool. I'm a big animatronic guy. And how am I ranking this, you might ask? I am ranking it on technology. Technology can get you points. History of a ride can get you points. Thrill can get you points. And immersion can get you points. Those are the 4 ways you earn points. So Hall of Presidents, technology is really cool. It's got some great animatronics. Not necessarily the most fun thing to go to. It's kind of where every Disney World dad wants to go take a nap or stuff like that. It's not necessarily the most fun, but overall, I make it a point to go to Hall of Presidents because I think the animatronics of all of Trump and Obama and all of the presidents are really cool, and it's cool. So I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna give this like a C ranking. Mark Twain Riverboat. This ride sucks. I'm gonna be straight up. I do not like Mark Twain Riverboat. It's hot. There's no air conditioning. You just go around the little lake. It's quite the stupid ride. Not a fan of this ride at all. It's definitely going down here. Just debating on if I want it in F or double F. I don't despise the ride, so it can go there. Yeah, don't despise the ride. So, what do we got now? We got Dumbo. Dumbo's obviously going to rank up there for historical value. So it gets a ton of points for historical value. Technology, it's lacking, obviously. It's one of the OG Disney rides. Immersion, lacking. But, you know what? Historic value matters, and that ride is so historic. It definitely gets a good ranking. So I'm going to just put it right here while I scroll up. And I'm going to give this ride an A. I think that's fair for that historical rating. Okay, what do we have next? We have Enchanted Tales with Belle. I love Beauty and the Beast. I really do love all things Beauty and the Beast. Belle is my favorite princess. This ride is really meant for young children. If you are a older Disney fan like myself, or your parent or anything like that, that's right. It's not a ride. It's a walkthrough, I should say. You're walking through. It's a little show. The animatronic Lumiere is really cool, so I guess it gets points for that. Is it better than Mark Twain Riverboat? Absolutely. Is it better than Hall of Presidents? No. So I'm going to put it right behind Hall of Presidents. So I'm going to right up here, right behind Hall of Presidents. I think that's a fair ranking for that. Now we have, what is this? It's a Small World. Obviously, historic value way up. I know a lot of people hate this ride, but based on what I'm giving, based on the way that I'm ranking all these, I think It's a Small World is up there with Dumbo. It's probably more historic than Dumbo. The Christmas version of it is really cool. There's a lot of history with this ride. I like this ride. So we're going to go ahead and I'll put it up. I don't know. I'm going to put it up there. It's better than Dumbo. The teacups. Not a fan of the teacups. I get sick. As do many other people. With that being said, historic value, yeah, it's up there. So, where do we put this? It's not too historic. It's not as historic as something like Dumbo or something like that. I'm going to give this a solid B, like, just for history, like, yeah, I'm gonna give it right there. Right there is fair. Mickey's PhilharMagic. This is a fun movie for sure. It's like a 4D film, but if I only have one day in Magic Kingdom, I'm not hitting this. It's a solid D tier attraction. Peter Pan's Flight. Do not understand the hype on this ride. The lines are way too long. The ride's cool because you're lifted off the ground in a ship, but don't understand the hype in this video whatsoever. I just call it a video. I don't know, but I don't really understand the hype around Peter Pan's Flight. Not my favorite ride. The queue is kind of cool, but not for me. And so I'm gonna put this one above PhilharMagic, but not as good as Belle. I like Belle. The Royal Carousel. This one's cool because it has horses that Walt liked to ride and his wife liked to ride, and P.L. Travers went on and stuff like that. So historically, it's really cool. Is it as good as Dumbo? Probably not, but it's definitely better than the teacups. So I'm gonna say that it's better than the teacups, so it can go there. The Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. This ride is fun. I love the ride moves, and it's just a really good ride. I know a lot of people were upset when they switched it from Snow White's Scary Adventures, but I love Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is one of my favorites to ride. So yeah, this ride is, I think, my first of the double S. This is definitely one of those. Love the okay, actually I'm going to take it down. I'm going to put it in the S just because I like some rides more, and it's a good ride. It is an absolutely amazing ride. So Magic Carpets of Aladdin. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and put that one right up here in the F. This is a knockoff of Dumbo. The spinning camels are fun, but they sometimes can get really annoying as you're trying to walk to and from the park. But they're nice on a hot day. But knockoff of Dumbo. I would never just go ride on this. This is absolutely terrible. Not a fan. Not a fan of that ride at all. The Barnstormer. It's a great little kids roller coaster. I will tell you what, if you have a child and you want to take them on their first roller coaster, take them on the Barnstormer first. See how they do. That's really all it's got going for it. I think it's better than Mark Twain Riverboat, but I wouldn't rank it up here yet, so I'm gonna put it right there because it's better than the Riverboat, but it's not great. Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Love this ride. This ride is a fabulous dark ride. I know it replaced Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, which I know that people were upset about, but I find this ride to be awesome. The animatronics are cool. The Heffalumps and Woozles scene is cool. Not a lot of fault that I can find with this ride. I'm going to go ahead and put it up here near Dumbo. I definitely think it's an A tier. Is it better than Dumbo? Yes, I think it is. I personally think so. Under the Sea, The Adventures of the Little Mermaid. This one's fun. This one is really fun. Love Scuttle. This one's great in Disneyland and Disney World. Absolutely. I really don't have any complaints about this ride. The Ursula animatronic is awesome. If you're a fan of dark rides, it's great. It's great. This ride to me is definitely an A tier. Above It's a Small World. Okay. The Astro Orbiter. Yeah, it's got historic value. You're just going around and around in circles. Magic Carpets of Aladdin is the same way. This one just ranks out a little bit higher because the fact that it's got a little bit of historic value more than the Magic Carpets of Aladdin. But where am I going to put this? That's a good question. I'll put it right here, right above Mark Twain River, but it's not as good as Barnstormer. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. This is a fun ride. I like the shooting aspect and stuff like that. I know it's gotten overshadowed now that Toy Story Mania is out, but I still really think the ride's cool. The big Zurg is cool. It's fun to be able to control your cart and to spin. It's a lot like Roger Rabbit's Spin in Disneyland. I thoroughly enjoy this ride. I'm going to put it in between PhilharMagic and Peter Pan's Flight. Monsters Inc. Laugh For. This is cool. The technology on this one is really cool. How they're able to communicate with the audience. It really adds some Disney magic. It's got a great air conditioning, which is definite points when you're in Orlando. Where am I going to put this one? That's interesting. I'm going to put this one. I'm gonna say that this one is better than the Carousel, just because it's fun. I like it. I definitely enjoy this. Space Mountain. Yes, Space Mountain is awesome. We're talking Disney World Space Mountain only because I'm a fan of Disneyland Space Mountain. But Disney World Space Mountain is really cool. Great ride. Historic value, yes. Immersion, yes. Thrill, yes. Technology, yes. Because it feels like I'm going to die every single time I get on it because I think it's going to break. So much fun. One of my all-time favorite rides. Space Mountain, definitely. Double S. Absolutely. Any day. Tomorrowland Speedway. Yep, that one can go below. That's definitely the worst ride in the park, in my opinion. It smells like lawnmowers, like, caught on fire, and they're burning like crazy. It is so disgusting. If you've been to Tomorrowland Speedway, you know you don't hang out there very long. It's terrible. The cars don't move fast at all. They really need to tear it down, to be honest. It's horrid. It's absolutely terrible. The People Mover. Yup. This one's going right up here. Right above Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Historic value. The ride is awesome. It's a great way to relax. I'm one of those People Mover fanboys, and I know so many people don't get the hype around the People Mover, but People Mover's awesome. People Mover's great, okay? It doesn't have the thrill. Doesn't really have the immersion. Doesn't have it has the fun. So the fun and the historic value really brings it up. Yeah, love the People Mover. Absolutely love it. Carousel of Progress. This one's great. Again, historic value. The animatronics are cool. I'd probably put this one a low A tier, right underneath Dumbo. I don't think it's as historic as Dumbo, but nice animatronics, nice air conditioning. It's pretty great. The Walt Disney World Railroad. Very historic value on this. Fun, meh. but it gets points for that. I'm going to actually probably put this one above all of this. It's pretty good. I like the railroad. I'm assuming that's Spaceship Earth. The picture's a little hard to see. I'm going to say that's Spaceship Earth. It's down for a refurb now, or will be down. I'm not actually sure on that with what's going on with COVID. I really don't know. I hope they're working on it now. That'd be smart. But we're talking previous version as of 2020, Spaceship Earth. It's a fun ride. It significantly needs an update. But they're giving it that. So it's a fun ride. The animatronics are really cool. I enjoy the ride. However, the updating part is what brings it down. I'm going to say this one's a low A grade for me. It's not as good as Carousel of Progress by any means. Mission Space. Yeah, don't like this ride. I know when it first came out, Disney hyped this ride up like crazy. I don't get sick on stuff very easy. I get sick on the teacups. We've established this. This ride makes me feel dizzy and sick and disoriented. And I get they're trying to make you feel like you're going into space, but it would ruin my entire day at the park. I don't get Mission Space. I don't get the green or the orange version. Not great. And I'm actually going to put it... I'm going to put it below PhilharMagic. It's not a good ride. I don't understand it. Test Track. Yeah, Test Track is not worth the wait. Test Track is a fun ride, but the wait that's on Test Track and how hard it is sometimes to get a fast pass, Test Track just doesn't deserve that. Kind of same thing on Mission Space, but this one's actually fun to ride. Like, it's fun. I enjoy the whole building the car thing that they've added. So I will give them points for that. But Test Track, whoops. Where do I want to put Test Track? Definitely above Mission Space. Probably above these. I'm going to put Test Track right under the Disney Railroad and right above Laugh Floor. The Seas with Nemo and Friends. Yes. Not a great ride. Don't really have a lot to say about this one. It has air conditioning, so it beats out the Mark Twain Riverboat. That's what I got on that. Turtle Talk with Crush. Technology, awesome. Puts it up there with Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. I like this one more than Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor just because it communicates a little bit more. It's great. Soarin' Around the World. Soarin's fun. But Soarin's not worth sometimes I believe it's a Tier 1 Fast Pass, which they need to change that. I don't think that Soarin' should be necessarily a Tier 1 Fast Pass. They need to bring back the orange groves, because I love that smell. And, yeah. Bring back the orange smells. Maybe not make it a Tier 1 Fast Pass, but fun ride, nonetheless. Really love the ride. And so this one... Where do I want to put this? Is it above Little Mermaid? Yes, but not above Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Okay, great. Living with the Land. Yep, that one is going to go right in between these two. Rides. It's cool to see the hydroponics and stuff like that in Epcot, but no. Not what I want to see. That needs to go away. Journey into Imagination with Figment. Yeah. Look, it's better than Peter Pan. Or not. It's better than the Flying Carpets of Aladdin, but should have kept the original version of the ride. The whole him and the moon thing is creepy. Not feeling this one. This ain't it. So, that was right there. Grand Fiesta Tour. I like this ride. It's a shame that not enough people know that this ride exists down there in the Mexico Pavilion. So... I enjoy this ride. How much do I enjoy this ride, though? I'd say this ride is above Hall of Presidents. I like this ride. This ride's cool. I'm going to check it out. Rose and Ever After. Really cool animatronics on this one. I love when you go backwards. Yeah, this ride is easily up here. Is it better than Seven Dwarfs Mine Train? No, but it's definitely better than Soarin'. So, right here. Pirates of the Caribbean. Yep. Know exactly where that's going. Probably not above Space Mountain, but double S ride. Amen. Love this ride so much. It is so much fun. One of my favorite rides of all time. Even with the refurb and the whole redhead situation. It's great. It's great. You don't like Pirates of the Caribbean? I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know what will you like, but come on. It's Pirates of the Caribbean. Everyone likes Pirates of the Caribbean. All right. We got some more. Reflections of China. This one's boring. Boy, is this boring. The 360 thing is cool, but they really need to take a page out of Canada's book because Canada's is way better. This one's going below Mark Twain Riverboat because at least Mark Twain Riverboat, I'm entertained. Reflections of China is literally just like images of like the Great Wall of China. It's not great. The American Adventure, yeah, love this one. I don't know why more people don't talk about this one. This one's so cool on how they get all the different animatronics. It's right up here. It's above Hall of Presidents, though. I'm gonna go America on this one. Great ride. Great ride. Sorry, guys. Gotta look what this is. Okay, I'm assuming this is Impressions de France. This one's worse than China. At least with China, I'm looking around like a full circle. This one, I'm literally in a movie theater, and it is so boring. I can't even tell you. Plus, I left my sunglasses there last time I was there, and I'm still bitter about that. So it's going to get what it deserves. Oh, Canada. Yeah, this one, France and China should look at because this one's great. It's got the comedy of Martin Short. It's awesome. Is it better than other things? No, but it's definitely better than Mission Space. Sorry, Mission Space fans. You guys are getting real angry real quick as I put Oh Canada above it, but it's true. Star Tours. Star Tours is fun. Don't get me wrong. With Galaxy's Edge, Star Tours got less cool. But Star Tours is fun. I mean, they've tried to keep it updated with adding new scenes from The Last Jedi and stuff like that. Plus, C-3PO is really cool. But overall, it's sort of I'm going to put it right above PhilharMagic, but not as good as Space Ranger Spin. No, I want it this way. I want what? There we go. Not as good as Space Ranger Spin. Indiana Jones, The Epic Stunt Spectacular. This one's cool. This one keeps the original Hollywood Studios MGM kind of feel of you're on a movie set. The actors are awesome. They're hilarious. Getting into it sometimes can be a little bit of a pain. Overall, it's fun. I wouldn't be upset if they replaced it with an Indiana Jones ride like they have down in Disneyland. But I like that it's got the whole MGM feel like Hollywood Studios was originally supposed to have. So I do like this ride. I'm going to put this ride above Grand Fiesta Tour. I don't know why it's not. There we go. Above Grand Fiesta Tour. But not as good as the Teacups. But definitely very, very good. Muppet Vision 3D. Fun ride. Well, it's not a ride. It's a movie. I keep calling these rides. I'm sorry. I know what they are. But fun attraction. Problems I have with it. They need to... I don't know. I don't know how you could necessarily improve it. Bottom line, it's a movie. The animatronics on the side, the old men, they're funny. They're definitely, I think, some of the highlights. But I don't look at this ride every single time, or I don't look at this attraction every single time and say like I have to ride Muppet Vision 3D or I have to go watch Muppet Vision 3D. I don't do that. And so that one is going underneath Space Ranger, and that one's going underneath Star Tours. Do I put it underneath PhilharMagic? Yeah, PhilharMagic does it better. PhilharMagic, you get the smells and the nostalgia with it. I mean, I guess if you're a Muppet fan, it's great, but not a huge Muppet fan. Midway Mania. Yes, please. Where do I put Midway Mania? Is it deserving of an S tier ride? Probably. Is it better than Small World? I think so. Better than Little Mermaid? Yes. Not as good as Soarin'. So, right there. Right there is fair. I'm assuming this is Slinky Dog Dash. The picture's a little small, but I'm going to assume we're talking Slinky Dog. And Slinky Dog's great. It's an S tier ride, in my opinion. I think it's better than Frozen. Not as good as Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Alien Swirling Saucers. Spinning ride again. It's not terrible though. This one doesn't necessarily make me sick. It's fun. I like the music. And so where do I put this one? Is it above Space Ranger? Yes. Is it above Peter Pan? Probably not. So I'm going to put it right there. The Enchanted Tiki Room. History like crazy on this one. And especially since they brought it back from Tiki Room underneath new management. This ride has been absolutely great. Is it as historic as Small World? No. Well, it is. I don't want to say that. They're equally valued in historical value, but it can go right there. Voyage of the Little Mermaid. This is a really cool Broadway-style show. The theater in this thing is beautiful. Really awesome. Really awesome. It's better than Beauty and the Beast, and I'm a Beauty and the Beast fan. It's better than the Beauty and the Beast show. It's great, actually. So, as far as shows go, kind of looking. I mean, it's better than Turtle Talk and Laugh Floor. I'd give it an A grade. I really enjoy this show. I'm gonna put it right underneath Winnie the Pooh. Walt Disney Presents. This is the Walt Disney Museum. And I know they also have been using it. They used it for the Star-Lord and Groot meet and greet, and then they used it now for Mike and Sully. But as far as the museum goes, Walt's life, it's really cool. If you're a Walt Disney nerd like I am, definitely something to check out. So, yes on this one. I really enjoy this one. Maybe not the most fun, but it is what it is. I'm gonna put it. What do I want? I'm gonna put it above the Royal Carousel. I'm a fan of it. I like it. Tower of Terror. Yes. It can go at the bottom of those. Now, I'm going to say that I enjoy Tower of Terror more than Guardians of the Galaxy down in Disneyland. However, both are awesome. But when you feel your stomach drop, I don't feel scared on roller coasters. I usually am like, okay, I'm safe. Woo, this is fun. I don't necessarily feel like I'm going to die. I ride Tower of Terror and I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And it's that first drop. It's not even the big drop. It's that first time you move, and it gets me every time. This ride is a ton of fun. Love it. Why is it not above Pirates of the Caribbean? Because Pirates of the Caribbean is awesome. Tower of Terror is too. I mean, they better not change it from any other. They better not change it to another ride. Rock and Roller Coaster. Yup. Right there. I do like it more than Pirates. It's super fun. Going upside down, that first launch is a ton of fun. Definitely one of my favorite coasters in the park. With the Aerosmith music blaring, it's really cool. I think if they were ever to redesign it, I'd really enjoy it, and they were to settle their disputes with Universal, I'd enjoy making this an Iron Man ride, and you're flying and you're listening to AC/DC. I think it'd be cool. But nonetheless, right now as it is, it's right. It's great. There's no need to change the ride. I'm gonna put that out there. Beauty and the Beast Broadway show. Yeah, I'm a Beauty and the Beast fan, and I don't like the show. It's kind of creepy. I mean, Lumiere is big and it's creepy and it's not great and it's hot in the theater and yeah, not amazing. It can go above Test Track, but that's all I'm gonna give that. It's tough to be a bug. Boy, isn't it tough to be a bug? I think it's tough to be a bug, but unfortunately, this one sucks. Really does. It's better than China. At least this one I'm getting stung by bugs and stuff. Yeah, not a great ride, Disney. I'd love to see something with Lion King in Animal Kingdom, especially being the Tree Life and Circle of Life. And let's change this, please, because that ride is terrible. Flight of Passage. Whoop. Right there. I rode Flight of Passage for the first time, and I waited like 3 hours for it. I was like, is it really worth it? I mean, you're in front of a screen. Yes, it's entirely worth it. Holy cow. The coolest thing I think I've ever experienced. This is amazing. I love this ride. This is great. Wow. I was not expecting what I can't. Everyone it struggles to explain Flight of Passage because you're in front of a screen. If you haven't ridden Flight of Passage, go ride Flight of Passage. It's great. Navi River Journey. Yeah, cool technology. I like the Navi Shaman animatronic. She's the most advanced animatronic out there. But it's kind of the ride that puts me asleep. I'd say it's better than the Railroad, not as good as Spaceship Earth. You can tell this one's just historic based, except for Little Mermaid. But Kilimanjaro Safaris. If you're an animal lover like myself, for those of you who don't know, I want to become a vet. This is really cool. Last time I was on it, I got to hear this lion, this female lion, and she roared because we went on it in the evening time, and she was roaring, and it was awesome. I just remember all the buses stopped because even the guides rarely hear that. This is really cool, and plus you don't know what you're gonna get ever. Like now, yes, I know that some of the stuff is Disney magic, but it is by far one of the coolest things out there. It's definitely S tier. I'm gonna put it above Midway Mania because I love it. I love animals. So Expedition Everest. Yep, right up here, right to where it belongs, at the top of its throne. I'm going to break. I don't know what else is on the list. I gotta look, but as of right now, nothing's going above Expedition Everest. Coolest ride ever. I loved everything about it. The queue, the going backwards, the drops, the everything. Boy, do I love this ride. Yes, it's better than Flight of Passage, and I really hope during times of quarantine, Joe Rohde, fix the Yeti, please. But great ride. I love Expedition Everest. Great. What does this say? Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. Yeah, this is boring. It's not as boring as Living with the Land, but it's pretty bad. Even the Tarzan one in Disneyland is not great. I wouldn't waste your time on this ride. It's not a ride. It's you walk through a hot treehouse and you look at some beds. It's not great. Kali River Rapids. Yeah, this one's fun. Not as good as like Splash Mountain, but I mean it's fun to get wet. You'll get soaked on this ride for sure. Now, this one's kind of chance based, so you don't really know like are you gonna get wet? Are you not gonna get wet? But you'll get there. I'll put this one above Winnie the Pooh. I like this one. Yeah, it's kind of you don't know if you're gonna get wet. You could come off this ride completely dry or completely soaked. And the whole outdoors and the log, it's fun. It's a fun ride. Up Bird Adventure. Yeah, I like animals. As I've said, the birds in this are really cool. They're all live birds. It's a show outside in the Asia part of Animal Kingdom. This is great. It's not as fun as the Kilimanjaro Safaris by any means. So I'm gonna put it above Spaceship Earth. I'm not as good as Carousel Palace, but I really like it. Dinosaur. Yeah, I like Dinosaur. I know a lot of people have problems with Dinosaur. If you've ridden Indiana Jones in Disneyland, it's basically that, but with dinosaurs. Like this ride. The movie's not great, but I like the ride. The way it jostles you around, the animatronics are really cool. It's great. It's absolutely awesome. Really don't understand the hate that this ride gets. I mean, sometimes the line is a little long, but where did I put this? It's above Kilimanjaro. I like this ride. Ooh, the Primavera Whirl. At least this one isn't boring. At least I'm not looking at plants. That's all I can say about it. Half the time it's not working. The other half the time it's just spinning and it's not fun. It's not fun. Triceratops spin. Oh, wow. That went quick. We're right next to each other. This one's worse. That whole section in the Dinoland USA, I avoid. The restaurants there are good, though. The restaurant there is top-notch. But Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this one. Big Thunder Mountain is the most overrated ride I have ever heard of. It is a fun ride. In Disney World especially, Disneyland's is amazing. Disney World's I never get like, oh my gosh, that was so much fun. It was thrilling. I mean, yeah, it's fun. As thrilling as other rides? No. And I'm sorry, if you're a big Thunder Mountain fan, bash me in the comments all you want. Be nice about it, though. Again, these are just my personal rankings. Is it better than Slinky Dog? No. Better than Frozen? No. Yeah, it's better than Soarin', so I'm going to put it there. But I know a lot of people put it up in this spot. I don't think so. Country Bear Jamboree. It's fun. It's a fun show. The animatronics are a little run down, but historic value, yeah. It's a nice way if it's raining or if it's hot. I'll wait and cool down. It's fun. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'll put it right above PhilharMagic, below Star Tours. Splash Mountain. Right up here where you belong, King. Is it above Flight of Passage? Yes, just because... Okay, I'm going to say why it's above Flight of Passage real quick. It's above Flight of Passage because the wait is shorter. I don't have to wait 3 hours to go on Splash Mountain. It cools you down every time. You're guaranteed to get wet. And how long the ride is. The ride is super long. I feel like sometimes on Flight of Passage, it's like you feel a little gypped because it's like, oh man, it's already over. Like Splash Mountain's like, we're still not done yet. Yes, and it's a ton of fun. You get soaked. Absolutely love it. That drop is awesome. There's like 3 or 4 drops on the ride. Splash Mountain is amazing. It's not as good as Expedition Everest. Amazing. Tom Sawyer Island. Yeah. It's not as good as Journey into Imagination with Figment, but it's better than the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. Because at least I get to ride a boat. I'm not walking around a treehouse. The Jungle Cruise. Yes, historic value, hilarious, great animatronics. Great ride. It's better than Navi. It's better than Carousel. It's better than Dumbo. It's better than Voyage. It's better than Winnie the Pooh. I'll put it right there, right up here, right below Collier River Rapids. Great ride. All right, we are down to our last 3. Festival of the Lion King. Awesome show. Awesome animatronics. I'd say it's better than Beauty and the Beast for sure. I'm going to put it right here, right above Beauty and the Beast. Finding Nemo, the show. That one's really good. It's definitely above both of those shows, I think. But it's not as good as a Navi. I'm going to put it right there. And our last attraction, the Haunted Mansion. Go up here where you belong, King. Whoops. Is it better than Pirates? No. I know everyone loves it, and I do too, but that's where it is. So, my SS tiers, Expedition Everest, Splash Mountain, Flight of Passage, Space Mountain, Rock and Roller Coaster, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, and Tower of Terror. My S tier is the People Mover. Oops. The People Mover, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Slinky Dog Dash, Frozen Ever After, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Soarin', Dinosaur, Kilimanjaro Safaris, Midway Mania, Journey of the Little Mermaid, It's a Small World, and Enchanted Tiki Room. My A tier, Collier River Rapids, Jungle Cruise, Winnie the Pooh, Voyage of the Little Mermaid, Dumbo, Carousel of Progress, Up, Spaceship Earth, Navi River Journey, Nemo the Musical. My B tier, Walt Disney World Railroad, Festival of the Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, The Show, Test Track, Turtle Talk with Crush, Laugh Floor, Walt Disney Presents, Prince Charming Royal Carousel, the Spinning Teacups. Mad Tea Party, I guess is the official name. My C tier, Indiana Jones Adventure, Grand Fiesta Tour, The American Adventure, Hall of Presidents, and Enchanted Tales with Belle. My D tier, Peter Pan's Flight, Swirling Saucers, Space Ranger Spin, Star Tours, Country Bear Jamboree, PhilharMagic, Muppet Vision, O Canada, and Mission Space. My F tier is the Barnstormer, the Astro Orbiter, The Seas with Nemo and Friends, the Mark Twain Riverboat, It's Tough to Be a Bug, Reflections of China, Impressions de France. And my FF tier, Journey into Imagination with Figment, Magic Carpets of Aladdin, Tom Sawyer Island, Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse, Primavera Whirl, Triceratops Spin, Living with the Land, and Tomorrowland Speedway. So what do you guys think of my rankings? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know down in the comments. Obviously, these are just my opinions. If you disagree with me, that's awesome. And let me know what you guys want in the future. I really don't know what to bring you guys. Do you guys want me to do this again? Maybe with Disneyland, Disney movies? Let me know. But with that being said, you guys, I appreciate y'all watching me. And yeah, again, let me know what you want to see. Hope you have a magical day. Stay safe, stay healthy through this quarantine time period. I'm praying for each and every single one of you. Trying to think, do I have anything else? Like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, guys, I will be back with something. I don't know what. If you want reactions, stuff like that, let me know, please. With that being said, I am Hunter, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye, guys.